Judge Jeanine Pirro sent chills up the spines of the so-called resistance when she predicted that the tables are about to be turned on the treacherous cabal of operatives whose soft coup against the duly elected president has gone up in flames. The Fox host dropped her gavel squarely on the heads of Democrats and the crooked high-level Obama regime figures who spied on President Trump and his associates, set him up to be framed for Russian collusion, and then appointed the ghoulish former FBI Director Robert Mueller as the man who would seal the deal. Poll: would you like to see Judge Jeanine as our next Supreme Court Justice? But even the best-laid plans can go awry, and following the entry onto the scene of a real Attorney General in William Barr and the subsequent release of the Mueller report, the obstruction obstacle has now been cleared from Trump's path and he is about to go on offense. Pirro used her opening statement monologue to skewer Democrats who have been driven insane by hate and denial, and then went on to divulge what her sources have tipped her off to the coming hellstorm for those who took their best shots at Trump and missed. Claim you're free, make America great again hat while supplies last. Sources tell me there is an investigation into how this counterintelligence investigation into Trump began. It's time to investigate the beginnings of this coup and who in the DOJ, FBI and White House signed on to prevent and overturn the will of the American people. pic.twitter.com/821new98, Jeanine Pirro, at Judge Jeanine May 5, 2019, featuring a number of clips from last week's Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, including the bonkers misandrist Hawaiian Mazie Hirono. The judge went on to make her case that the Democrats have been gripped by hysteria, consumed by hate and authoritarian fervor, and are a rat pack of hypocrites as well. Voter poll: should Obama be arrested for illegally spying on Trump? Despite all of their howling about Barr covering up the unredacted version of Mueller's report and the latest permutation of the all-encompassing conspiracy theory, Pirro pointed out that not one Democrat has bothered to take advantage of their access to the full report that is available in a secured area of Congress that they must really hate because it is not conducive to leaking to the media. Fox News' Jeanine Pirro says an investigation into attempted coup by Democrats against Donald Trump is underway. https://t.co/xgcrbux0b pic.twitter.com/4launched, Newsweek, at Newsweek May 5, 2019 via Newsweek. Pirro later called Mueller's investigation the biggest political con job in the closet attempt to a successful coup in American history. They hate Trump and they'll do anything, including subjugating the Constitution and our system of justice to destroy the man, Pirro said. Their desperation to hang on to a narrative so torn up, worn out and destroyed isn't entertaining anymore. It's not even worth talking about anymore, I'm done with it. At the end of her monologue, Pirro stated that her attention is now focused on an investigation into how Mueller's investigation began. It's time to investigate the beginning of the coup and who in the DOJ, FBI and White House signed on to prevent and overturn the will of the American people. Grab your popcorn, folks. It's showtime, she said. Citing anonymous sources, Pirro stated that multiple criminal leak investigations are underway and that FISA warrants are being reviewed, as well as the investigation that former FBI agent Peter Strzok worked so hard to cover up. Multiple criminal leak investigations are underway, the FISA warrants are being reviewed, the beginning of the actual investigation that Peter Strzok tried so hard to cover up, and the Inspector General's report expected to be damning to Comey's FBI and Loretta Lynch's DOJ expected to be out in weeks. And then it's really showtime for Barack Obama, John Brennan, James Clapper, Lynch, Susan Rice, Strzok, Andrew McCabe, Rose, and the whole Cardinal Comey crime family devoting to obstructing not only the will of the American people, but obstructing the very foundation of justice in this great nation, Pirro said. Special offer: Gold Trump 2020 coin for 50% off. Get yours today. Democrats are now in total desperation mode because they know full well that any investigation into the genesis of the failed coup plot will likely implicate many of them, their media mouthpieces, and will almost certainly leading to the office of former President Barack Obama himself. As the old Greek proverb goes, a fish rots from the head down, and it just isn't credible that such an operation could have been undertaken without dear leader's authorization. It may be time to start buying that popcorn in bulk. You might like Let's Block Ads. Why?